Welcome back everybody to World of Tanks Xbox 360 edition. My name as always is Maxwell, and just want to bring you a couple of videos, both from the Panzer 38NA, I think. Should really remember what tank I'm using, yeah. From the Panzer 38NA. Just unlocked this tank. I think I've got just about enough XP to unlock the Hetzer with it now, but I need 15,000 XP to get the Panzer IV, so that's not really happening anytime soon. In this game, I'm actually platooned with one of you guys, one of the viewers, a guy called Spandex30. He was kind enough to send me an invite, and I had a bit free time this afternoon, so we went in and had a few games. A lot of them didn't go fantastically. Especially when we got tier 3 games for tier 5 tanks in. I was in the Panzer II-J, and there was literally nothing I could do to the tier 4s and tier 5s, because, as someone said, the Panzer II-J can take a beating, but it's got a shit gun. In fact, there was a game earlier on Westfield here where the enemy was capping and I was the only one going back to do anything about it, and the guy in the cap circle, I literally couldn't damage him from any side. I wasn't able to get around his back because obviously the 2J is so frickin' slow, but and I didn't have any gold rounds or HE because it doesn't carry HE, but I didn't have any gold rounds, so all I was doing was shooting AP pointlessly at his front and sides, and yeah, we lost that game because I wasn't able to decap. What I do want to say is, like I said, I was platooned up with Spandex30 here. Like I said, he was nice enough to send me a friend request and a game invite, and we had a few games. I think we had about 5 or 6 games. But if you guys want to just add me on Xbox and then send me an invite, we can have a few games, no problem whatsoever. My gamer tag is, obviously you can see it, it's Maxwell SRG. Now, I'm just making some rookie mistakes here of leaving my rear armor just totally exposed to this Panzer 38NA here. I get hit there, my engine gets taken out. But yeah, if you wanna add me on Xbox, that's great. Go ahead and do that. My gamer tag's Maxwell SRG. It's in the description as well. If you ever see me online, send me a request and we can probably jump in and have a game. Luckily, he gets taken out before he does too much damage to me. So yeah, if I've got time, I'll definitely jump on and have a few games with you. The only thing I would say is I'll probably only have enough time to have maybe 3 or 4 games, 5 at the absolute most, and that's just because, as you can imagine, I'll probably be getting quite a lot of requests, and I may, and if I want to have a few games with a few different people, or if I need to record some footage, then may not be available. This game that I'm showing you here is kind of a cautionary tale, and this is why you should buy repair kits on tier 4 and above matches. As you can see, my turret got taken out there when I had the kill shot on that guy over there, and wasn't able to finish him off because of that. And now you can see my loader's dead, and I probably would have been able to put another shot easily through the side of that M3 Lee, but as it was, not able to reload my cannon in time. As you see there, I was kind of expecting the cannon to be reloaded there, and it wasn't, so not able to get anything. Well, I was able to take out that M3 Lee, but I would have been able to take him out a few seconds earlier if I just bought a med pack, as well as I would have been able to take out that guy earlier if my turret hadn't gotten jammed. So, cautionary tale, that's why you should buy stuff. Spot out an M5 Stuart here, and I'm just going to make a rookie mistake here of deciding to duel with him, even though he's clearly got that derp cannon. As you see there, my tracks get taken out. There's nothing I can do, but luckily someone else takes him out, I think, or do I get him? I'm not sure. Somebody gets him just as I get taken out. So I just have a quick switch around and see what's going on the battlefield. Here's Spandex30, the guy that I'm platooned with. He's in his Hetzer. He has a pretty good battle here. I think he does some decent damage. The rest of our team's kind of spreading out. We've got this one fairly even at the moment, at 10 kills to 9. So I'm thinking about bringing out some guides for higher tiered tanks, because obviously they're going to play a lot like World of Tanks on the PC tanks are going to play. So if you've got any requests for specific content that you want to see, just let me know, and I'll get right on making that. Obviously, guides and stuff like that need a bit more preparation, a bit more planning, and then a lot more recording time. See, there's a Lector here just dueling with this guy, just trying to face tank, and he takes some huge hits. Well, not huge hits, but he decides to back off way too late. He should have really backed off at the end of the last clip, and he may have survived that. Not necessarily mine, because he was kind of out in the middle of the open, and not really much he could have done about that, unfortunately. So yeah, if you've got any requests for specific World of Tanks content, then obviously leave a comment in the comment section below about that. If you want a platoon, anytime that you see me online, just like I said, have a look at the description, find my gamer tag, and just send me a friend request. Anytime you see me on, we can jump in and have a couple of games. It may only be 2 or 3, like I said, because I might be getting plenty of requests, or I might have specific content that I need to record. There is going to be a second game after this one that goes a lot better, and I'm going to talk about the tactics in that one, because I think a lot of people so far in the 360 version of World of Tanks don't quite understand the maps properly. Like, they don't know the maps as well as a PC player would do, and because of that you can really take advantage of people's positioning, which you're going to see in the next game. I win the game just by having superior map knowledge. And there we go, that is the victory on this first game. I didn't do particularly well. Well, we'll have a look at the score screens. I didn't do particularly badly either. I just didn't do fantastic, so we'll just let this one load out. What's this? Somebody's looking for friends to play World of Tanks. So that was my first victory of the day with that one, which is why I got 2,500 XP, which is quite nice. And we'll just wait up. There we go. So it's a 3rd class mastery, not particularly well. Detected 2, destroyed 1. Decent amount of damage, and as you see, I got an okay amount of XP there, as we can see, 559. But that's it for the score screen in that game. Stick around, because there's another one coming right up. So this game is going to go a lot smoother, as you're about to see. We're loading into Sand River here. Again, it's myself and Spandex 30. We recorded these games earlier on this afternoon. There was a couple of other people asking for games. So basically, what I'll do is just the first person to send an invite. We'll play a couple of games, and then I'll jump out of that. And if there are still invites coming, then I'll pick the second person and then work down the list. Basically, if I'm on for long enough, anybody who's been subscribed to the channel for a while knows that I'm pretty busy, so may not have a fantastic amount of time to play loads of games of World of Tanks, but I'll do my best to get through as many as I can. And like I said, I'll just work down the list in order of who sends the invites first. So, Sand River, the map's pretty much exactly the same as the PC version, so I'm going to be heading to the north here where the heavy tanks normally go. But I'm pretty sure this is a tier 4 only battle. I think I'll bring up the map in a second, so there we go. So yes, tier 4 only. So I figure that I've got half decent armor, especially for tier 4 only, so I head to the area with the heavy tanks would normally take to, and because the rest of the team's going all in one direction, basically just lemming training, I've decided that I'm going to have to basically get in here and go this way anyway. Because if any of the enemy turns up over here, then I'm going to have to do something about it. I'm going to have to try and hold them off as long as possible, or try and just beat them, basically, if the enemy sends some tanks here. So I got detected there. I probably just got spotted out by the guy that I just shot at, so that probably wasn't a different tank in the area. I was just backing off in case it was a different tank in the area, and in case I was about to be artilleried. But that doesn't look like it's going to happen, so I start heading around the very north and the very north point of the map, because these sand dunes on the left here offer you great protection from the guys who are camping in the base. And I noticed there's a medium tank following me as well, so I just give him a little bit of time to catch up. Just because heading into the enemy base from the rear entry is a lot safer when there's 2 of you. Just giving him a chance to catch up. He is coming in pretty quick, so I just poke myself out here and have a look along the ridge line to see if I can spot anybody. Obviously, they'll be hidden in bushes, but I'm just waiting to see if anybody takes a shot, and then that would uncover them. But it looks like nobody is showing themselves at the moment, so it's time to head onto the little rear entryway of the enemy base. Obviously, nobody on the enemy team decided to take this route, so we were able to just get in here. Spot out one guy. Now, we're still right in the cap circle, so I figured he's AFK. On the PC version, what you normally do is just leave him alive. But because... Whoop, missed that first one. But because I'm kind of hulled down, managed to set him on fire, which is real nice. Because I'm kind of hulled down, I can just take this guy out at my leisure, and I don't think anybody else is going to be able to do anything about it. As you see, the M7 Priest just hasn't noticed there. Hit him, damaged his tracks. Got another hit on him. It's a little bit unfortunate that I didn't finish him off, but managed to get him that time. Now, I remember there was somebody else there, so I've just got to be careful. But it looks like there's a Hetzer here as well. He's facing the opposite direction. As you can see, the reticule's red, so I'm just going to put a shot straight through him. So it's a Matilda, and I'm going to have to be careful, because even though I've got the 50mm gun, a Matilda is a pretty damn armoured target. Now, that medium tank that came with me, luckily for me, but unfortunately for him, he was taking the brunt of the firepower from the tanks who spotted us out, so he got destroyed. Looks like this Matilda's actually got a derp cannon, but luckily he's presenting his rear armour to my allies, and they've taken that opportunity to just absolutely whittle him down. So you saw me just having a quick check of the map there, and what I was doing is just checking whereabouts the enemy team was likely to be. Now, they've just totally crushed us in the south, which is how I was able to sneak around the north, because pretty much everybody in the enemy team went south. And notice the score was 8-8 at the time. It's actually 9-8 at the moment, so they're winning kills-wise. So I don't feel, especially with a dead driver, and I've still forgotten to buy a med kit, I don't feel confident enough to head to the south and try and take them on, because they'll be expecting me. So I decided to just get in the cap circle. Hopefully it'll have the effect of either drawing them back, or if it doesn't draw them back, then we'll just win. As simple as that. And like I said, with a dead driver, and I forgot to pick up a repair kit, there's no way I'm going to make it too far. Find a T-18, get a good hit on the T-18. Able to take him out as well. That's 4 kills so far, so that's a pretty good game. And then, as you see, the base cap's just going to wind down. I stuck behind this this dead tank here. I think it was an Electro, just in case anybody came to try and decap. And then that is the victory. That was our second game. I think this was the best result I had so far. We only played about 5 or 6 games, but that was definitely the best result I had. Some of them were absolutely awful. But we'll take a quick look at the score screen, and then... so as you see, it wasn't the first victory of the day, but 1400 XP and 20-something silver isn't too bad at all. Did 4 kills, 3 detections, and we'll have a quick look at the round. As you see, it came way up in the score there with 924 XP, 566 damage. And again, Spandex as well had an awesome game with doing almost 600 points of damage and 2 kills there. So we both had a pretty damn good game. So that's going to be it for today's Xbox 360 Edition World of Tanks video. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, leave me a like or favourite. Put a comment in the comment section below letting me know exactly what you thought. And like I said, leave a comment, let me know if there's any specific content that you'd like to see made. And if you're not already, then please consider hitting that subscribe button for more content like this in the future. I have been Maxwell, this has been World of Tanks 360 Edition, and I will catch you guys next time.